Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on a car that either a lot of you don't even know about, as Willie, a lot of you either don't know about because it was so long ago since we've touched it, or might have even forgotten about it. It is the MK4 Supra. So playing with this car, obviously it's caged, Samsonas sequential, and a 5S GTE. People went 2 litre Beams Altezza head thing. So yeah, we've already done the mounts and stuff. This is all previous videos. So today we're going to start on fixing up the transmission tunnel that we've cut out to suit the Samsonas, because we originally were going to run a Jericho 5-speed, but we got a Samsonas instead. So we'll see if we can work on the interior and get that all closed up, and maybe a gearbox cross member, but at least if we get the interior done. It does mean we could also paint the interior if we wanted to. Whilst the engine is being built. So we're just throwing together the dummy block with the Samsonas now. So it's an HGT bell housing, Samsonas sequential. Not sure what it was originally designed for, but it didn't come with any adapter plates. We bought it second hand. So it made up a plate to bolt the HGT bell housing to the Samsonas. And that's the start of a test sump anyway. So yeah, it's going to throw this in the car. Mount's already done, and then yeah, start measuring everything up for the interior. Engine is in its place now, and the gearboxes as well for the very first time, sitting in its home. Now, we did cut that out for a different gearbox.
We did.
Unfortunately,
it has worked in our favour though. So yeah, like Scott said, the engine and gearbox are now both in their place. We've measured the angle of the output flange, and we want to match that to our diff flange. So we've done that, and then adjusted the height of the gearbox to get it in the right place. And so it sits in there really nicely. It's like that was designed for a Supra tunnel. So what we're going to do now is replate in all of the stuff we've taken out. But we're also going to use this opportunity to give us more exhaust clearance. We don't want the exhaust hanging down low and getting caught on stuff. So it's going to be a big 3-inch exhaust. So we're going to essentially make this a bit more bulbous. Fortunately for us, this is on the passenger side, so we're not worried about like driver's feet clearance. And we want to make the top of this quite strong and sturdy, so it's going to have both the gear shifter mounted and the hydraulic handbrake mounted. And there's nothing worse than like pulling on a hydro handbrake and having the chassis flex. So we don't want any of that, so we're going to go to quite a thick top plate. So we're going to do a 3mm plate, and that'll keep everything really nice and solid. And we're going to chop out all of this ugliness here that we've done on previous experiments. So chop back here, back past the stubble skin, back up to here, and weld in a new plate. And then we're going to roll some sort of 1.6mm steel around here, and also take a wee bit more out of there and chop it back to there, and then fill that all in. And another consideration is the gearbox cross member, which we haven't built yet, but we're going to add in a bit of extra strengthening around here, just so it gives it a bit of extra strength to hold the weight of the gearbox.
we've got that top plate all cut out now. Sort of just rounded off the corners there, sort of flow with the lines of the body. So yeah, that'll get welded to that eventually. Willie's cut up some stuff for the side of it. So he's just popped down to the sheet metal bender to fold that up. We're going to cut out a hole for the shifter and probably mount up the hydro before that gets fully welded in, but I'll wait till he gets back with the bit he's folding up, and we'll mock everything up, and yeah, probably mount that shifter in the hydro while it's easy to get to everything, while it's not welded to the car. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you procrastinate and you don't edit your videos straight away. So I've either misplaced a pile of footage or I stopped recording, one of the two. But that's about all I got on the trans tunnel. I didn't want to skip this completely, so I thought I'd better include it anyway. But I've got some more better footage coming soon of carrying on with this build, and we are going to be putting a bit more energy into it going forward, so hopefully get a bit more regular updates on this vehicle. So yeah, if you want to see more of this build, obviously crack that subscribe button, and might as well flick us a like while you're at it. Go on, doesn't hurt you. And I'll see you in the next one.